Speaking of which, the Olympics are going on and COVID is up 155%. I just heard. I wonder what the results are in Bachelor Nation. Like everybody kissing everybody and Connor 0, COVID 1.
Oh my gosh.
All right, hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of The Rose. I'm Anthony and
I'm Courtney.
And we are here to talk about the Men Tell All. And they were spilling some tea.
Spilling some beans.
Spilling the beans. Just letting it all out. Well, the episode started with your prediction coming true. So kudos to you for being right.
I'm always right.
That's the only time I will ever say that on camera, off camera.
But you know what? It's on camera, so let's make that a replay.
This is going to be like my new GIF or meme. Like, Courtney was right. Courtney was right.
Except for the last episode.
Was she right last week, too?
Oh,
Andrew S.
way to throw me under the bus.
Yeah, you weren't right.
Whose side are you on?
The right side.
Yeah. So you predicted that he would leave, but you predicted last week, and it was actually Andrew S. that left last week, and it was Mike who left this week. But you doubled down on it last week and was like, no, he's definitely going home, and he did.
I told you, if you watch the previews, that shows his kid saying something.
His kid said, why don't you want to see me, Dad?
Yeah, something like that.
I was like, whatever. The kid is a manipulator. I mean, right? Like, he's a 4-year-old little manipulator, a little me monster. You know, like, he fell for it.
Okay, but as a parent...
I have 5 kids. I have, like, no soul.
You heard it.
They have sucked the life out of me. No, I get it. I get it. He had to go home, and I still have the problem with, like, he was right there at the end, and he wasted all that time.
Yeah, I was wondering if he decided, because he told his son, because his son said, where are you? And he said that he was on a work trip. So I almost was wondering if he was too scared to bring Katie home, and his son be like, Dad, you lied to me.
Yeah, but he wasn't even going to introduce James to her, I don't think, anyways. I don't think that was the intention. I think he was going to keep James out of it until
Really?
he knew, yeah.
I don't know.
Because he was like, he was like, I can't just I don't want to give you half of me and you don't meet the other half, and all this stuff is in that conversation.
I took that as, maybe, I guess, I don't know. But I think if you're right on that, then maybe that's why he wanted to leave, because there were still a couple more weeks left.
Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't know. I've never been a single dad. But I could imagine that as a single parent, introducing somebody into your life and being unsure is like something you just don't do.
Right.
You know, and so I kind of get what he was saying. Like, hey, I'm not going to introduce you unless you pick me, and then we know we're going to this next stage. I'm not going to bring my son into this process.
Right. Which, kudos to him.
Yeah. So I like the guy. I mean, the guy's a cool dude. Okay.
You watch, he's the next Bachelor.
Right. And then he leaves, or he brings his son on dates with him.
No, that would be even worse.
That'd be so creepy.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, how you doing? This is my son. Are you a good mom?
Oh my gosh.
No. Do you like to clean up after kids?
The mom test.
No. That's not good. Not good. So I don't know. I mean, how does this guy move forward? I mean, does he go to Bachelor in Paradise?
No, I think if he's leaving for his son, then he needs to not do anything else. Yeah. He needs to find love outside of,
like, in a grocery store, Tinder, or whatever, christianmingle.com.
Christian.
just Farmers
Farmers.
Plus, right? Like how do people even meet nowadays? You know?
Oh my goodness, I don't even know.
I don't get it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Anyway, the men tell all. So, did you see who was and who wasn't there?
So I seen who was there, obviously, but no, who wasn't there? Like,
So Thomas wasn't there,
I seen that. And
all the
his
guys.
apology was weird.
Oh yeah, that's-
Like it was weird. Like that dude is straight up weird. Like I think he's getting ejected from the whole franchise.
that to me that was not a sincere apology.
Unless he's just weird. Some people are just weird, and maybe he's just weird. How many times can I say weird? Okay.
I don't know, but I thought it was kind of. I bet you he didn't want to be there because he knew that he would get a bunch of crap from the guys.
I mean, Carl showed up.
Yeah, Carl.
Carl. Good old Carl.
Oh goodness.
Good
He
old Carl.
only said Thomas because of everything that went down with Thomas. That's the only reason why he said Thomas.
Yeah, he's garbage. I mean, Brandon called him out. I was like, dude, you're a piece of trash.
Yeah.
You know, he is. He's a crapster. You know, that's what he does. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, what kind of motivational speaker is he? Like, before bar fights? Or
Is that his job?
that's what it said under there. You know, I mean, the guy said nothing motivational to anybody on the show or anytime that he had a microphone. There was like zero motivational stuff being said.
It's probably because he doesn't actually have a job. He had to make something up.
Oh, live with mom.
Yep. I live in my mom's basement type thing.
He lives. Anyway, sorry. He lives with his mom, smokes too much weed, and just sits there, does nothing. Cheeto fingers, you know. That's Cheeto fingers. Okay, so Carl is, and am I wrong in this? Is he in Paradise?
He is in Paradise.
Oh my gosh. He just gets on my nerves. Like he is just a professional
Oh my gosh.
crapster.
When he stood up and Trey and
And he pushed Trey. It was Trey and Brandon.
yeah.
And he went around Trey into Brandon's face. It's just weird. The dude is weird.
Oh my gosh.
You know? Okay, so something did happen. Your boy, Connor.
I know.
So what was that about?
Whoa.
Right?
Like, whoa. But apparently he was checking her out before the show.
Wow, okay.
So I was like, what's
She looked like a
happening?
school teacher, right? He's a
Kinda.
school teacher.
Yeah.
You know?
But that was, I mean, whoa.
That was interesting. What'd you think? Like, what was your thoughts? Is there love there?
No.
No? She just wanted to kiss on TV?
I bet you, yeah.
Mm.
Although, I mean, he did
Somebody
get her
was hot
phone
for
number,
teacher.
so.
Nuh-uh, seriously?
Yeah, he said, give me your phone number.
Let's just get them digits. Slide
Although
into my
he's going to be in
DM.
Paradise, too.
Yeah, well, Paradise is already over.
Oh, so clearly he didn't find love.
Well, we don't know that. They keep it pretty under wraps.
If he's kissing another girl and getting girls' phone numbers, he is not with.
Maybe you haven't watched Bachelor or Bachelorette S. They kiss everybody. Everybody kisses everybody.
Okay, but I hope that Connor is a respectable guy and that if he was in a relationship, he wouldn't call a girl from the audience up unless he's with that chick.
Was it? But it was the other girls that were like, "Do you want to give him a kiss now?" Or was
But
it him?
he could have been like, no.
No, we don't. I don't. Take this COVID test first.
Take this.
like how weird is it dating nowadays? Like, hey, I really like the way your profile and everything. I'm gonna need a COVID results within the last, 24 to 48 hours. If we plan on kissing, do we plan on kissing? Yes, no. Please check this box. If not, then don't worry about it. We'll just wear mask, and you won't actually get to see half my face. I mean, nowadays it's just so weird. I couldn't imagine dating.
I'm just glad I'm not.
You know, it's so. Anyways, they I mean they would allow them to kiss without doing. I bet you they had to have a test or test results or vaccination
Probably the
thing
whole
before to
audience
get in there
did.
to the audience, right?
I hope. I don't know.
I mean, that's what they're doing now. Most things are you have to show like your vaccination card to get into a big arena like that.
Really?
Yeah, like the NFL draft was like that. I don't know if NFL and NBA games are like that right now. Some boxing matches are like that. Some countries are like that now. Like you can't get into the country without vaccination papers.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of which, the Olympics are going on and COVID is up 155%. I just heard. I wonder what the results are in Bachelor Nation. Like everybody kissing everybody and Connor 0, COVID 1.
Oh my gosh. No,
So,
I still like Connor. I think him kissing a random chick in the audience is a little extreme. But I mean, okay.
I mean, they were getting it.
They sure were.
You know, I was like, okay. I was like, oh, okay. Man, he's like, I'm getting my name back. You're not calling me a non-kissing whatever.
I know. And I think part of it, like, that was why he did it. Okay. I thought it was hilarious that he went home and texted
all of his ex-girlfriends. But she never said he was a bad kisser. He came to that conclusion after. It was like, oh my, how bad of a kisser am I?
Well, it's because she made it to be based on the kiss. Katie did.
Yeah, but the kiss meaning, are there any fireworks?
Right.
Is my blood boiling
well,
over
Katie
this,
said,
right?
she said that they had connection. But when they kiss, there's no sparks.
Yeah.
So that's on Katie.
Yeah, well, she just wasn't attracted. I guess it was like kissing her brother, right?
I guess. And
I've
I'm
never
sorry,
kissed
but
my brother, so I don't know.
I like Connor. I think he's a great guy, but he's a little bit short.
Maybe that's it. Short guys get no play on The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
So, well, Andrew S. is short too, a little bit, right?
When she called Aaron Thomas.
I told you, Aaron was not in there. He was just not a part of her romantic catalog,
gosh, I about
you know?
lost it.
Yeah, he was all like, "Hey,
He's like,
Katie,
why am I here?
I just want you to know that I respect you and I will take up the mantle to protect you and blah 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 blah." And she was like, "Oh, thanks, Thomas." And he was like,
yeah. Yeah.
"Yeah." She made a fool out of him.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. Anything else happen with the Men Tell All?
Caitlin, is that her name?
Got engaged.
Yeah, she got engaged.
So I was gonna ask you about those people because what's his name? The guy is from another season of Bachelor.
Is he?
He's not from her season.
I have no idea.
So I think he's part of the whole.
They probably have some sort of club going on, like,
Yeah.
oh, who's single? Who can I hook up with?
Right, like who's in the Bachelor Nation that I can get with this week?
Yeah.
So they all hang out together. It's like a family.
Yeah,
sorority.
like what was that one Bachelor in Paradise? And there was that guy that was there that was hooking up with all the Bachelor girls.
I can't remember his name.
You know who I'm talking about, though?
Yep, I do.
Okay,
he was he was the villain.
The villain, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he, that's when I kind of learned that there's like this whole little nation going on, and it's kind of like a club. It's kind of like Mensa, but like opposite. You know, that was a joke. Mensa is like really intelligent people.
I'm not intelligent, so
Whatever. So, anyways, yeah, I think they all kind of talk and get together and have Christmas together and go to concerts and stuff like that.
probably.
Well, and then if they, obviously like what's her name did, Tayshia brought Blake in,
Oh,
because
yeah.
she dated, 30-something dudes already, right? And was like, hey, this guy's really great, just not really great for me,
Yep.
but you can have them, my leftovers.
My leftovers.
You know?
Sounds so bad.
It kind of is. Like, would you like a recycled Blake?
Oh my gosh.
So, let's see here. What else? Who else was not on the show? Anybody else that you?
Wasn't
seen?
like all the guys that went home like the first rose ceremony? I didn't see any of them.
Yeah, there weren't.
None of the Asian dudes were there.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, it's conspiracy.
Like all the main people were there except for Thomas.
Well, Thomas wasn't a main
But-
dude. He got let go pretty soon.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he was a name that everybody remembered because of all the drama. So anybody that you really remember was there except for Thomas.
Maybe it was all the people that are part of Bachelor in Paradise, kind of something like that. It's. I mean, how many guys did they have? There was. Yeah, but there was. I mean, on the stage, there was at least 20
yeah.
people, right? 25, maybe 20, 10.
I would say like maybe like 15.
15. Well, no, it was more than 15, right?
No, there
Really?
weren't very many guys.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
Normally they have all of them.
Oh, Brandon talked more than he did the entire season.
I know.
That was kind of interesting, right?
I know. I was like, where are you coming from?
Is he on Bachelor in Paradise?
I have no idea.
I'm just wondering. James talked. James was there. Connor was there. They made a point about him. Made a point about Michael the Virgin wasn't there.
No,
No.
he wasn't.
Who else? Andrew S was there, but the
Mhm.
other Andrew wasn't there, right?
I don't think so.
Because the other Andrew was Asian.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Yeah. All right. So interesting. And Katie was only there for like the last 10 seconds, which was kind of weird. Like,
Yeah, because normally she addresses all of the drama.
Yeah.
Or like whoever is the person, they address all the drama, and then it gets really dirty. And
So the one thing that I got out of this was that there really is like a bromance. They're all really friends and tight.
I know, I love that, and I loved Connor's song. I thought that was so funny.
And the bloopers kind of solidified that too. Like showed all their friendships and how
Yeah.
cool it was in the
Minus
house.
the couple people here and
Carl
there.
and Thomas
And Hunter. Yeah.
But Hunter was even part of the bro. I mean, they actually
A little
liked
bit,
Hunter,
yeah.
It seemed, they weren't like, they didn't like Thomas or Carl him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were like, who was it? Connor that stuck up for him,
Yes, it was
which I
Connor.
thought that was interesting too.
Cody was there.
Cody.
They addressed that. Remember with Cody and Aaron, where Aaron went up to him and was
Yeah,
like, I
Cody
don't like
was there.
you.
Cody was the first dude gone.
Not the first, but yes.
Well, yeah, the first actual got the boot.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, very early on.
So, yeah, he's weird.
Yeah.
He wasn't a part of the bromance.
Yeah, and he didn't really speak up much either. He just kind of sat back. But,
Yeah.
then again, he wasn't there very long, so.
Yeah, and that's how he was on the dates too, and that's pretty much. And then Thomas's question, like, "Hey, this escalated really fast. Like, what happened?
I know.
You're an idiot."
Yes.
And then he was like, "Oh, that's a great explanation. Thank you." And then the screen went blank. It was weird.
Yeah, no, I don't think when he was talking, I was like, everything that's coming out of your mouth right now is not sincere and is totally fake.
Yeah, he's just not a good dude. So the season is almost over, and this was the first men tell all or anybody tell anything without Chris Harrison. What was your thoughts?
I didn't like it.
No.
No, I didn't. I felt as if Tasha and Caitlyn were just a little weird. Like it was
they
kinda
end up talking
awkward.
about themselves a lot. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Right? They bring the attention back to them.
And you can totally tell they're reading from something.
Yeah,
Where
I
it's
thought
not-
Tasha did a better job teleprompting than what is it? Caitlin is her name?
Yeah,
Is that her
Caitlin,
name?
I think.
Or something like that. Barstow or something, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt like they made the attention them more than the guys and different things.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. It just was weird. I thought, I mean, and you saw how they split it up too, where, you know, when Tayshia did the talking versus Caitlyn did the talking.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I think they need to stick to one person instead of two.
Which one would you pick?
Tayshia.
Yeah. I think this is the first episode that I missed Chris. Like, actually,
really?
I was like, yeah, Chris would have been good here.
I do love that they put his little saying in there where this is the most dramatic season yet.
Yeah, they did say that.
I love that.
He said that every single season.
I know.
This is the most dramatic season of The Bachelor or Bachelorette yet.
I don't think it has been, but
No.
but I just love that they put that in there.
Well, although we don't know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, well, I guess it's about that time. What are your predictions?
I still predict that Blake is gonna win. He's
Yeah,
gonna
me
get
too.
the girl.
I do too. Do you think they're still together?
I think so. By the way she acted in the Ben Tell All,
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. And she did. She, Michael left the door open. Was like, hey.
And Andrew.
Yeah. Well, and she pretty much shut both doors, like hard.
Yep.
Like, to me, it looked like she had a little animosity against Michael for leaving early.
I know. I noticed that too.
Right?
I was like, are you mad?
Right? Somebody's got a little toot. She was. I picked up on some vibes.
Yeah. I did too.
What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
She's not a parent though.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she didn't really fully understand. Like, even though she was like, I understand, like, you got to be a dad first. I don't think she fully understood.
Right.
So I think a part of her was mad because she did say that she saw him going to the end.
Yeah, but that's easy to say to somebody that, I mean, I don't know. Do you really think she's seen him going to the end, or do you think she still is focused on Blake?
I think if he didn't leave, I think it would have been down to Blake and Michael, and a good chance of it would have been Michael.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Because the way that she talked about Michael and James was, I thought there was something there.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of placated for the TV. I think it's been Blake all along. I do. All right, so drama with Greg. Anything you think? You think all this drama is going to come out? What do you think?
I hope so.
So,
I really do.
One of the things that I seen in the previews was last week we talked about his kind of, I think I brought up like the issue he had with his ex-girlfriends and stuff, like the abusiveness, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of seen some of the aggression in the preview. Did you pick up?
One?
Yeah. Then when they started to preview next week's episode, and
I'm trying to remember.
like he was throwing a fit, and it just, I don't know, dude.
I really hope his true
got a bad
colors come
vibe.
out and she gets rid of him.
I got a bad vibe from him, And then Justin, I still don't know why Justin's there.
I don't either. I really don't. Like, I am so surprised that she picked him over Andrew.
That was so ridiculous, right?
And I mean, we hardly know anything about Justin.
Either does she. He doesn't even like her.
I know.
Right?
So I'm like, why is he still here?
I don't know. Maybe it's the artist thing. He's an artist, and
I have no idea.
Women dig artists, I think, like artistic types, mysterious. No. Yes,
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't get why Justin.
Maybe we're missing something that Katie's like. Maybe their kiss has some spark to it. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe the wrong person is asking what's wrong with my kiss. You know? So, all right. So there's not much really happening. I don't know how they're going to fill 5 hours of television over the next 2
I know
weeks.
that's a lot of time. Because we
Right?
also, we have, let's see, we have Hometowns,
Okay.
we have Fantasy Suites,
Yeah.
and we also have, if they do it this time, Meeting Katie's Family.
Oh, that's right. But only 2 of them are going to meet Katie's family.
Right.
So she's only going to go on to 3 hometowns
Mm-hmm.
instead of 4.
Yep.
Which they should just bring another dude back for whatever. Bring Brandon back. Go meet his family.
No. No.
You're like, Brandon, we didn't even know you were on the show. Like, the family's like, we didn't even notice you were gone.
Oh
We
my
didn't-
gosh, that would be
and
so bad.
You're just so unmemorable.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
That's
you said
so
you were on the
bad.
show, and we watched every week, and we call you a liar. You weren't really on the show. You made one appearance, and you went to her room
Yeah,
and left.
yeah. Until that or the men tell all,
Right.
and then he starts to open up. Like, dude, where was that person
Right.
this whole
Where-
entire show?
This dude was fired up, calling people trash, doing whatever, and I don't know. So, but
We'll see.
all right. So, any last thoughts?
I just hope Greg goes away.
Greg goes away, and Justin finds a girl he loves.
Yep. But that basically leaves her with Blake.
That's it. That is like the only logical choice. I mean, if it happens any other way, I don't know.
I mean, I guess she could say, I made a mistake. Let me go back to Michael or Andrew or Connor.
or Brandon.
And there's 3 really good guys that you could totally choose from.
Like,
And
they should
2
have been
of
in the
them-
finals.
2 of them which have already gave you like a for sure confirmation that if you came back, they would be okay with that.
Yep. And Connor's low self-esteem, he would have taken her back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in a heartbeat. So that's 3.
Although after that kiss, I don't know if his self-esteem is so low anymore.
he's flying pretty high right
Yeah.
now. You know, and all of a sudden his little DMs are like dinging off the hook.
Yep.
You know, hey Connor, I just noticed when you kissed that girl. I wonder how many people are actually criticizing the way he kisses online, like trolls. You know what I mean? Like they're.
I feel like most of them are like, Connor, you can't be a bad kisser. Like, you're so sweet, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
I feel like that's how most of them are going.
Yeah, probably because everybody has not kissed anybody in the last year and a half, and it's just a weird day and age that we live in. And if you're gonna kiss, get a COVID test first, right?
Oh, goodness.
Good news is herpes, are down. Because as COVID goes up, other diseases go down, right?
That's unfortunately
correlation?
true.
Is that right? So it is what it is. So, anyways, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week on
Adios.
another episode of The Rose.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Adios.